carbon emissions in Mexico, and we are fulfilling that commitment. And in particular, we are establishing public policies in order to reduce carbon emissions, in order to establish energy efficiency program. For instance, we are substituting the appliances, mainly refrigerators, in homes in Mexico. We have a special program in which we are subsidizing a new refrigerator and financing that and take it out the old one. Actually, there is in Mexico and Spanish an expression, so the husband, in popular terms, the husband is mi viejo, my old one, if I can say that. So the name of the program is Cambia tu viejo por uno nuevo. Change your old one for a new one. So we have got to substitute more than 1 million refrigerators in 1.5 years, and now we are replacing all the lamps in order to establish only saving energy lamps in all places, all the homes in Mexico. We are promoting windy energy in the country, and now we are reaching 26% of renewable energy from all the sources of energy in the country. But in particular, we have a very strong international commitment, and we organized the COP16 in Cancun last December. And that is a very important point in which we can talk about this morning. One is we reached a lot of achievement in Cancun. The first one is that by first time ever in a formal terms, we agreed to establish a limit in the increase of temperature for the globe. We agreed in order to establish a limit of only 2 degrees centigrade in increase in the temperature, which is one of the achievements of COP16 in Cancun. We introduced the RED+ system in order to contribute to reduce emissions coming from deforestation, which is probably the most important opportunity to involve the participation of developing countries, because the developed countries are polluting mainly through industry, mainly through vehicles, but in developing countries, in particular tourist countries, the problem with emission is coming from deforestation of rainforests and woods. So the RED+ mechanism is going to be a very important tool in public policy in order to get more active participation coming from developing countries. And that is a very important action coming from Cambio. The third one is the creation of the Green Fund. And the fourth is to establish a set of mechanisms in order to measure, verify, and make more transparent the actions of all the countries. And finally, Cancun got a very important outcome in the sense that there is not only commitments coming from developed countries as before, but today a new national action in order to mitigate climate change coming from developing countries on voluntary basis. So now we have a new instrument in international law or international agreement in which we can promote the battle against climate change. And finally, today, and I will pass the micro to my good friend President Zuma, we have a new challenge in the COP17 in South Africa, in Durban. And Durban presents to us a very important problem in order to fix. And that is not only to continue the achievements of the COP16, but also to continue the Kyoto Protocol. Because we must remember that the Kyoto Protocol will extinguish next year. So Kyoto was